Hey Writerly friends, Happy New Year! Welcome to Writerly Ways, where I do a ton of legwork in researching and putting into practice what it takes to independently write, publish, and promote your book. I have published over 10 fantasy novels and 3 short stories, and with over 55,000 downloads, I want to use this space to share my experience and tips with you, as well as encourage you in your own author journey. Today we're going to be talking about Amazon's A+ content, and whether or not you know the term, I'm pretty sure you've seen it if you've been to Amazon. It could be on a book page, it could be for your pair of socks or a shirt, it can be for a household appliance or makeup. Whenever you see on Amazon, an Amazon product page, an image, extra images, details about the product, extra text, bullet points, those little additions, those little upgrades are called A+ content. And it's not only good for, the makeup and the household appliance, it's also good for your book as an author, your published book. So as you can see here, I've done this for one of my pages. Actually, it can go on several pages, and it's for my Grey Tower trilogy. So I'm going to jump in and show you how this is done, just in case you're wondering on how exactly to get this done. Now first you're going to log into your account and go to marketing, and this is your KDP account. Scroll down and go to the A+ content section. I'm in the US, so I'm going to choose Amazon.com as my marketplace, and I will also click on that yellow Manage A+ content button. As you can see, that I've already done this back in October, so this is a completed one. I'm going to go ahead and click on that for you so you can see what it looks like. And if you're just starting out and you haven't done this yet, they'll allow you to place in content using modules. And you'll have the option of like a top banner, middle section, bottom banner, and there are a variety of choices. As you can see, I have a split screen in the middle, a banner at the bottom, and a large image at the top. This really catches the attention of people who are browsing the book page because they'll see this. And as you can see, you can link this content to more than one book. So say you have a series, books 1 through 3, for example. In mine, I've just taken the ASINs and added them in so that Amazon knows to show this content on all of these pages, as well as the box set page. Now I created these images in Canva, whether it's 300 by 400 image of my main character that you see on there. It can be the top banner, which is 970 by 300. And Amazon, they have like a little guide to tell you which sizes to use for these. And just to make sure that I was doing the correct sizes, I created them first in Canva. And I think this is helpful because you'll get to kind of crop and adjust the pictures as you see fit. So I was able to do this, which looks pretty cool. So I definitely had to have that image in there for Isabella. This banner appears at the bottom of the page, and it says "Step into this epic world," and it has all 3 books of the series. And a middle module. So as you can see, this is what it looks like when you want to add a module. And where I put the little black and white star there, that's the top banner that I use. So that's the standard image and light text overlay. And this is what it looks like when you add it to right there. Don't worry about adding any image keywords for that part because it really won't show up. That's what I've learned. And the middle one right there with the star on it, standard single image and sidebar, that's the split screen one that I use to create my middle section. And as you can see, Amazon will allow you to insert like a subheading and some wording. You can see the description. Be a spy, save the world, if only were that simple. So make sure it's something catchy. Now in here, you can see that I threw in my sales pitch as well as some bullet points where you see the X and action-packed fantasy wizards and warlocks in an alternate history backdrop, that will show up as the bullet points on the page, so just be aware of that. And then on the little to the right where you see the skinnier side, it says get the entire trilogy today. So I have like the poses of my main character from all 3 books, and then I just put in like another little sales pitch there. It's pretty sleek, pretty short. Notice that it's not too long, but I give a fun description of the story. And then of course at the bottom I show all 3 books, because if you're visiting book 1's page, I want you to go see book 2 and book 3 page, because I want you to get all 3 books, right? Now, something that I learned is that Amazon has some censorship going on. In my original description, I described the story of my spy who's working against the Nazis and fighting against them. She is a wizard trained to fight against warlocks, which the Nazis have allied themselves with in this alternate fantasy World War II. So I put in Hitler, and as you can see, they flagged me for it. And what I had to do was go back and change that, and I think I just said Third Reich, so she's fighting against the Third Reich. So note to anyone doing anything with World War II, you probably can't use the word Hitler in there, as you can see. Now, another thing that you'll notice in that little sidebar that I had, I noted that in the description it said best-selling fantasy or something like that, because it had reached a best-selling fantasy status before, and got the orange tag and all that, and got a ton of downloads. But Amazon doesn't want you to claim that in the text, so don't say that. And then once you're ready to put everything together, you submit it, and Amazon will either approve it, or they'll let you know, hey, you need to fix this or adjust this wording. And once you do that, they'll usually approve it within, I would say, a day or 2, and then you're good to go. So if you have any questions about the process or would like to get any more details, please leave a comment below, or you can email me. All of my information is down below in the description box. Thanks.